What's it like to study in historic Edinburgh, Scotland, with world-class universities, a huge international population, and a Gothic old town that's said to inspire Harry Potter? You probably want to know how you can study here. We're meeting some international students who'll tell you about their lives here. So I'm here today at the oldest university in Edinburgh, the University of Edinburgh, that was founded in 1583. But come on, you could learn all of that on Google. So what's it like to actually live and study in Edinburgh? We're about to meet Indigo. Indigo is from the US and has just graduated with a degree in international relations. First, the obvious question, why Edinburgh?
So Edinburgh was always really my top choice. I came and visited here before I even knew that there was a big university here. And I absolutely fell in love with the city. And I think what surprised me was how warm the people are in the city. You know, everyone says that the weather's so bad, which I swear it's not. We get a lot more sun than people give us credit for. Yeah, just everyone is so nice, and that there's a lot of emphasis on community and safety. So my friends in the States were definitely a lot more stressed throughout their university careers. They weren't receiving the same kind of support. Their class schedules were a lot heavier than mine. I had a lot more freedom in my schedule. The Students Association has an advice place, which helps people with kind of any questions they have, from housing to finances to getting a part-time job. The Wellbeing Center, it's so helpful to have this place where you can come and get help with your mental health, your physical health. You can book a doctor's appointment.
Edinburgh is home to 4 different universities. International students make up 44% of the student body at the University of Edinburgh. That's over 24,000 students. And besides London, Edinburgh is the most popular student destination in the UK. With its cobblestone streets, traditional pubs and cosy cafes, it's giving a bit dark academia. Oh no, it's too cringe, you have to cut that out. While you may think of it as a rainy city, apparently rainfall in Edinburgh is less than the Scottish average, and it rains less here annually than in Rome, in Munich, and in New York. So I guess I'm just unlucky. Edinburgh is less expensive than London or Paris in terms of living costs, but more expensive than Stockholm or Lisbon. Anish, an international relations student from India, is showing us how he budgets for essentials. So did you know that the University of Edinburgh recommends between £920 and £1,959 per month as a budget?
Sounds about right. There's a big gap in that figure because rent varies a lot in the city, and the cost of living has really affected that as well. Here we have oranges, here we have some milk, here we have some chicken, eggs, some bread, and the splurge item, which is a bottle of gin. Try and keep it about under £500 every month, which essentially includes most meals, going out, and except for rent. The Scottish government provides something called as a national entitlement card to all residents in the country below the age of 22, which allows us free bus access, so we don't have to pay for the bus unless you're using taxis or something. Transport costs are pretty much negligible in a city like Edinburgh, where you can walk around and use the bus for free. That's what our bus pass looks like. It's a Young Scot card, so it gives us free access to the bus. All we need to do is tap it on the bus.
Edinburgh is known for its lively nightlife and cultural institutions, so how do students blow off steam? I'm here with John, an English and philosophy student from the US, for the Inside Scoop.
We have 370 different societies. We have a wine tasting society, a beer tasting society, a chocolate tasting society, a whiskey tasting society, a soup society. Really, any interest you could possibly fathom, we represent. We have a little community for it. It's pretty good. Because we have this Wednesday game night, where we get this big projector, people come in and play Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros, whatever the hell you want. We have 2 quizzes a week through the university alone. But throughout the city, you can find at least 5 pub quizzes a night. anywhere you are. And yeah, I think most of my really closer friends I bonded with outside of the classroom.
I love Scottish pubs.
And each one has its own character, each one has its own regulars, and each one has its own flavor, you know, its own taste to it, and I love it.
So how does studying in Edinburgh sound to you? Are you spellbound by its Gothic beauty or a little bit put off by the rain? Anyway, let us know which other European cities you'd love us to cover next.